Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the most electrifying podcast in sports entertainment. Welcome to the Under the Ring podcast. It's me, your boy, Dr. Rafael Penguin, aka Ken Dango, aka Montez, aka the man, the myth, the legend. It's me. What's going on, folks? Thank y'all for joining us. Joining me as always, he is the leader of the NWO. He is the Forever IC champ. He is the Are You Fucking Serious game show predictions champ. He is the man behind the scoreboard and the man with the fantasy plan to get NWO back on top. Give it up for Matty Reigns.
What is up, y'all? Clear my throat. What up, everybody? Hope everybody had them a wonderful Wednesday and Thursday. I took Wednesday off because your boy was burnt out after WrestleMania, all them weeks in a row of watching wrestling. It's like, yeah, I need a break. But I joined y'all for a little bit in the chat. Cookies and Batty, I'm surprised they had jumped in the chat on them. They're like, Matt! Yeah, so yeah. If I ain't there, I might pop up on y'all in the chat. If I'm not gonna be on this side, I might be there with y'all on the other end. But yeah, I hope everybody's having them a wonderful Thursday. We're just that much closer to the weekend and payday for some of us. So
Tomorrow.
Yes. I had to pay my damn electric bill today. You know, I'm like, it's all right. I get paid tomorrow. I'm gonna get that motherfucking money back.
I feel you. Same.
I also had to buy. I bought my medicine this week too, but it's like I just did. I'm like, I already had to pay bills, so I'm like, I might as well buy medicine too. So
right.
Did that. Now this check, I can do what I gotta pay internet. I gotta pay internet because we got to have our internet.
Yeah, you won't be talking to none of our asses. or neither side.
I ain't gonna be doing nothing. We're gonna pay that internet, but after that, we can do whatever the fuck we want. But yeah, what up, Kenny? How your week been, brother?
Man, my week is crazy. Tomorrow's my day off, but then after that, I'm working straight for 7 days. But the good part about that is I'm looking at it this way. I got an 8-day countdown till I'm back in Michigan where I can get some medicine for the cheap discounted price and some great beer.
Man, you counting down the vacation. See, I got one more day, and then I got a 3-day weekend. I did this well in advance. I already knew when wrestling was coming, and I'm like, breaking news: Donald Trump had bought AEW together. No, he is not buying AEW.
The hell no.
But yeah, I'm going into Monday like, hey, either way, I have a day off. I can go to Monday Night Raw, or I can not go to Monday Night Raw. I got Monday off, so I took the day off regardless.
If I was you, unless you're getting some good seats, I'd say keep your ass at home.
Oh, the way prices been and the way the world is going, I ain't gonna be going because last time I looked like 2 weeks ago and it was like $120 just for some like seats in the middle. I ain't trying to sit up like close. I just want to be somewhere decent. I'm like, oh nah, $120. So I might go on there like over the weekend or Sunday, but yeah, Monday I might be like, all right, go. I'm already like, if I don't go, I don't go. Like, I'm not gonna be hurt. I'll watch it on TV. I'm not gonna be mad.
Right, I feel you on that. Like, it ain't like I can't see the shit.
Right.
And I can get commentary. Something I can't get while I'm there.
Like,
that's the only bad part about going to wrestling. That's the only bad part about going to wrestling events. Like, you kind of miss how much commentary is a part of wrestling until you're actually at an event and you're like, damn, ain't nobody to like say nothing about this. I'm really listening to this fat dude next to me cheering and breathing. Like, damn, like
you just be there. It's just noise. It's just noise. Oh, they scored. What did it sound like on TV, man? Y'all was loud as hell. Like, y'all, yeah, you missed out on what they said on commentary. Like, I bet I did.
right. Like,
we don't get nothing.
Right. All I get is some dude going, yeah, in my ear for most of the show. Like, I don't know. Kick him. And then I like low key, unless you like right up on the ring, sometimes going to wrestling events sucks.
Yeah, low key do. Yeah, like you hit the nail on the head right there. Like live events are cool, but then like once you become like a seasoned wrestling fan and you go to like you've been to a lot of events, that's where it gets to like I'm better off staying at home because then
I'm gonna stay my ass home.
Because one thing, regardless of where you might get off lucky your first few times, but there's always going to be at some point in time as a wrestling fan, you're going to be in the section that does a lot of this. Oh, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go past me.
Right.
You sit down. Oh, I need to get out, man.
Right.
And you know why? Like,
you thought you were going to be smart to get
down.
Right, because you thought you were going to be smart to get the NC so you wouldn't have to bother nobody, forgetting that everybody else going to have to bother your ass to get back and forth in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing, too, about being a wrestling fan, at some point, you're going to have to go to an arena where your ass ain't going to be able to really see the ring, and you're going to be watching it up on that big-ass screen they got in that arena. Or if you go to a stadium. Like, don't get me wrong, WrestleMania is dope. But if you ain't right up on the ring, they putting these shits on in football stadiums. Do you know how small a wrestling ring looks in a football stadium? And for them to pack this shit out, do you really think you are actually seeing those people? You are looking up at that screen. And at that point, I'm like, if I got to look up at the screen, I might as well hear what Michael Cole got to say at my house.
Yeah, that's why the old WrestleMania basically like 10 years ago was cool, and now that they have essentially are putting them in bigger stadiums, it's essentially to Kenny's point, you're not gonna really, you're just there for the vibe. You're not there to see wrestling the match. It's not like it's the Super Bowl, because at least the Super Bowl you have the whole field. At WrestleMania, they're on the field. And then some, like the ring is literally like if you put it as the Dallas Cowboys star is the center of basically the stadium. The ring is on the center of that star, right. And everything else is seats and stage.
Like
and
WrestleMania,
you're in the worst seat in the house,
right? Like it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, you go to if you go to Yankee Stadium or something like that, and you sitting up at the bleachers, you still gonna be able to see, the outfield.
Yeah, like if they had a wrestling match at Yankee Stadium, which would be cool as fuck because they used to do it back in the day. Like if they had a PLE there, I wouldn't even be mad to be sitting up high up because I'd be like, I can still see the ring. Like it's not that bad. But put that in Giant Stadium, they kiss my ass because I'm gonna be cold as fuck. 1, 2, that ring gonna look like this.
MetLife Stadium is probably one of the coldest stadiums in the United States. That wind from that goddamn stadium, that wind tunnel it picks up, oh hell no, it's never a nice day in MetLife.
Like that ring, like that's why like that WrestleMania where Becky Lynch main evented and all that, like that WrestleMania was cool, but that was one of the worst WrestleManias because 1, no one told the New York public service like transit or anything that WrestleMania was going to go on after midnight, so them motherfuckers closed.
that was Jersey.
That was Jersey. Nobody told
that wasn't New York. New York, we open 24 hours, baby.
They basically told them like, hey, y'all didn't give us a heads up that this shit was going on after midnight, so y'all gonna have to find y'all's way back to New York. Hey, I went to the first Double or Nothing, and to Betty's point, I did encounter a lot of. It was in Vegas, so I got all of that. That wasn't even WrestleMania. It was just AEW. but it was their first like big show. So like it was traffic and smelly people and all that. Like it was a fun time. I didn't have to pay for anything except for the little stuff I did buy, like the stuff I bought, but I didn't have to pay for a lot of I had to pay for my tickets to Double or Nothing. But yeah, it's to Batty's point. Yeah, it do. When you go to them conventions, it do be some smelly people. That's where you find out. Hey, deodorant. I was there. I could tell. I would say it for myself. And Kenny, no, I don't even talk about myself like that. I was the freshest motherfucker there because I had my wrestling gear, and I had on before he went absolutely batshit, just crazy, calling himself a Nazi. I had on my all white Yeezys. Yeezys are like what were like clouds on my feet walking around in Vegas. Like if I wasn't wearing sandals, I was wearing my Yeezys. The rest of the wrestling fans was looking like I made wearing all black look good, even though it was hot as fuck. Because most wrestling stuff is in black. I wear this Finn Balor shirt. Like I had deodorant on. A lot of them they got on all black and they ain't got nothing on under them pits.
Here's the thing, Matt. At least in Vegas, you were actually inside an arena to watch the show. I was at AEW Grand Slam at Arthur Ashe Stadium. We outside and it's funky. That should tell you the stadium is outside. There is no roof. Okay, it's a tennis stadium.
Oh, I ain't got no roof.
All right, and I could still smell you outside. Come on now, that's terrible.
That's why I'm scared to go to I'm going to my first like outside beer festival.
Why
in June?
AEW doing I know they're going to be in Chicago where he played. Why are they doing a tribute to Steve Mongo McMichael?
Because I guess
they don't own WCW.
That's what I was going to say, because they try to be WCW adjacent without mentioning WCW. Like when they broke the record, we're the longest running wrestling program on Turner TV.
Right.
Y'all can't say the name because you're going to get in trouble.
Because it's the competition, man. It's the competition on you.
Like, y'all can't say WCW.
WCW.
Like, so this is their way of acknowledging WCW Mongo McMichael's career because they feel WWE isn't going to do it. Well, I mean, they acknowledge his passing. That's about all that's all I expected them to do. I didn't expect them to do anything more. Like AEW, they really should have just kept it at what WWE did, in my opinion, but we'll see what they do next week.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I was a fan of the Four Horsemen with Mongo McMichael in there. So it's not like I'm about to shit on Mongo McMichael, but his career wasn't long enough for you to do a whole tribute to like that.
Yeah.
At least not in wrestling. You know, his football career, if you're going to do a tribute to his football career, that I got no problem with. He had a very, lengthy football career, you know, some serious accomplishments. So I'm not going to take that away. But his actual wrestling career, I don't think it was long enough for you to be doing a whole tribute to it. Like he was one of the, like he was a mainstay in your company. You know? Yeah, Batty, he did play for Chicago. So that's why, like I said, I can see the Chicago Bears giving him a tribute. You know what I mean? I don't understand why AEW will be doing it. So if I understand they're in Chicago, so what? So the next time they're in Chicago on CM Punk's birthday, they're gonna have a big happy birthday, Punk.
Yeah.
Sign up.
Like that's I understand he played for Chicago and all that. Like if he wasn't, it's just that the professional wrestler aspect of it. That's where me and Kenny are getting at. It's like nothing about his pro football career is interfering with this. Like, oh, we get it. He was a Chicago Bears great. He was on the 85 Bears. He was that dude.
Right.
He was a Pro Football Hall of Famer. Y'all, they're putting that picture of him up as a football player, but me and Kitty are like, y'all are doing this for Mongo McMichael, the wrestler.
Wrestler, right.
Why?
The guy that had the little chihuahua in his hand. Y'all remember that? Like him. The dude who started a legit.
We gotta like that, y'all.
like the dude who fucking legit had a real fight with. Who the fuck was it that he had a real fight with on commentary in WWE? Shit, I want to say Razor Ramon. Maybe it's Scott Hall. Like they had a real ass fight on TV on Monday Night Raw. Like his wrestling career, like we like you, Mongo, we love you, baby, but your wrestling career wasn't tribute worthy, if I do say so myself. I'm like,
but I understand the tribute. Like if I understand what they're doing, so like it's cool. It's just like a big head scratcher at the moment.
It really is. Speaking of AEW. Appears AEW beat out the competition, folks. It appears
WWE didn't want her.
But wait. It appears ex-Stardom star Telka will be heading to AEW.
Yeah, she gonna be leaving. She gonna leave AEW the same way she left Stardom.
Middle fingers up, baby. Middle fingers up, baby.
That's what worried me about her from the get-go. Oh no. Well, one, I was like, why is this Asian lady got her middle fingers up? And then today, Mongo was like, well, she's not, or was that yesterday or today when Greg told us she's not Asian? And I was like, well, I thought she was. Okay. And he was like, she's like something in Austrian. I was like, all right, so she's not even Asian whatsoever. No. Cool.
Speaking of that, find out Angelico ain't Hispanic. He from South Africa. Like what the shit is this? What the shit is this?
Thecla, she's on her way to AEW. If y'all, Thecla, or however you say her name, trouble about to be in the building because she got fired. If y'all was with me and Mongo, Kenny was here, but he don't remember. But we was talking about it.
Not one bit. Not one bit. You can ask
her leaving Stardom with the middle fingers up. She apparently got fired because I thought when I got up that morning, they said she was just leaving, and that's how she was directing the middle fingers at her boss. And then Greg told me, "Oh no, she got fired." I was like, "Oh, so those middle fingers make even more sense." And from that point forward, I said, "Oh, you got fired from a Japanese company?
You done did some shit.
You did something really, really bad because it's really hard to like get fired when you are like. It's just really hard to get fired from a Japanese company. Like I said, most people just leave when their contracts are out. They don't get fired. You had to be like, "Fuck you, kiss my ass." Lick my taint. Like, what did you say to them people for them to be like, nah, y'all kiss my. I like Tessa Blanchard. Is that what you told them? Like, what did you do? And they're like, she's gonna go to WWE. No, she's not. I'm like, if you leaving the company doing this, there is no way in hell you about to be in some WWE.
We talking about the same WWE that is firing people for sneezing too hard. You think they gonna take something like that? Nah, you don't.
They snatched old boy up, Kenny's dude, for talking shit about the Samoans. You think they about to let you do this? Hell no. So she going to she going to AEW? Cool.
That sound about right. That sounds about right.
She can.
What's crazy is how we've been bringing her.
Go ahead.
What's crazy is how we've been talking about this girl in the chat for about a week, and every single time y'all mention this girl name, I'm like, who? I'm sorry. I have no access to stardom like that for me to even make any kind of like judgment about her and what she's doing. Like in a way, I told Matt, in a way, I feel like that's good because I've never seen her before. I don't know what to expect, so I can't say, "Oh, AEW better treat her right because she was doing this and this and this and this." I don't know what she was doing.
Right. Oh,
so when she comes to AEW, she gonna be brand fucking new to me. So in a way, it's good because she's getting a brand new page for me to either say, check, she's good, or X, get her ass out of here. I see why she got fired.
Yeah, all right. I just need her to prove because she fine. So that's keeping her. That's gonna keep me to watch. But
get me interested now, girl.
Right, that's gonna hook me in because she fine as hell. But why did you get fired? Like, I don't want that. I don't want them problems. Like I told Greg in the chat, I'm like, man, I like looking at her, but she's worrisome. And Greg was like, that's my type. I was like, you can keep her then. Like, I'm good. I don't want to go somewhere knowing that the person I'm with might cause a fight, and then I got to be involved. No, because I don't do that. I leave. You know then you're going to die.
Now that you said that, Matt, and I looked at her, you are 100% right. She is definitely the type that'll start some shit and be like, I'm going to go get my man. And go get you to start a fucking fight. Go get you to start a fucking fight. Next thing you know, you outside fighting the whole bar like you mean. Or something like that. Like, you are 500% right.
And now Batty over here, Mongo like bitches like me. Or like cookies. I don't judge. Oh God. Batty, you don't be going out here causing trouble. I don't believe
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
I don't believe that.
I do.
Cookies will come in like, nah. She be causing all the trouble. She be doing
both of them.
That. Oh, I know Cookies be proud about his. He ain't got no shame in his game.
Right, both of them is diabolical. I don't put both of them is diabolical.
I know Batty is a reason why she calls herself Batty. I know she a little demon. Shout out Future. That's my shit. Yeah, she a little demon. I know she is, but that's all right. She a supporter. She a loyal supporter of ours. So yeah, shout out Batty. What up, Batty?
them two on the prowl together. Hide your daddies, hide your sons, hide your grandpappies. They is
hide. Just hide. You in danger. You're like, but I'm a girl, man. Batty, hey, Batty might want you.
Right. Mm-hmm. And that's why we consider them family, because they just like us. Just like us. But they're good. T-Girl. No, I can't call her.
Yeah, she's, if y'all been seeing this animated spider appearing
that's
throughout
her.
The week, that is her. It's not Spider-Man. It's Fekla. It would be sick if it was Spider-Man, though, because I'd be like, holy fuck, AEW got Spider-Man. How the fuck did they
Yo, look at Cookies was
and then Cookies over here like, bitch, Mongo couldn't handle me. See? Now what up, Cookies?
I'm saying.
Okay, Cookies said.
Okay, Cookies said she's good. So you've seen her. I have not seen her.
See, a little crazy.
Damn. A little crazy, but she good. All
I know is
situations like that is how I got married the first time. No, I'm good.
Them Japanese companies better get their shit together. Like, they had their shit together for the longest, and now, like, people just been leaving. Like, you had Okada leave, you had Naito. Basically, he had left, and it seems like everyone's sounding like us, where it's like, yeah, we don't want to see Naito anywhere in 2025. So he might just be done. Just like, yeah, bye. But
You know what it is? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I hate to say it this way. The fall of the Japanese promotion, like you said, how everybody is just leaving. I blame Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks.
Yeah, that really started that was the domino effect. Like they got so reliant on them Gaijins and the Bullet Club. The Bullet Club got so freaking good, so freaking popular that
It couldn't stay just to Japan. It
right.
had to come. It had to come worldwide. It had to come to the States.
Right. And now, like, they have the Bullet Club, but it's like basically NWO Black and Silver. Like, ew, they don't care about this. We don't care about this Bullet Club no more. Y'all just have the name Bullet Club, but y'all are not Bullet Club. Most of Bullet Club, literally all of Bullet Club, is over in WWE. Oh, wait. Oh, this morning I saw something on IG where the Good Brothers are going back. They're going back to New Japan. They're going back over to Japan, apparently. So
at the same time, at the same time, Kurt Anderson is 65 and Luke Gallows is 63.
Right.
Like
it's like y'all only going back over there because y'all can't do nothing else. Like y'all might as well collect them checks. Them people be happy to see the Good Brothers. They'd be happy to see any old members of the Bullet Club. Because you're not getting no AJ, you're not getting no Tama, you're not getting no Finn, you're not getting you might get the Young Bucks, but they ain't fucking with no Bullet Club. They just gonna be the Young Bucks. Like
right. Actually, they did get the Young Bucks because remember the Young Bucks just lost the New Japan Tag Team Championship, so they did have the Young Bucks again for. But the start of AEW, I would say, would be the beginning of the fall of Japanese promotions because I really feel that a lot of these wrestlers were like, okay, we're never going to be able to make it out of Japan, so let's not worry about it. And once they seen them leave, you're like, oh, we got someplace we can go.
Yeah.
And then when you get those guys who have been on the Japanese scene for a while, knowing all of these people, you know what? We always make fun of, like, oh, TK is a New Japan mark or whatever.
Yeah, like AEW clearly copied themselves after New Japan with how
that's because the founding fathers of AEW are from New Japan.
Right.
So they're just doing what they're used to, especially since everyone, when they leave AEW, says the inmates run the asylum. Well, if that's the case, the inmates only know one asylum, New Japan. So that's why AEW is a baby New Japan. So like we always blame TK for it. Yeah, I'm seeing this. This boy Daniel Garcia is wilding with all of these superplexes.
Yeah.
Somebody got a concussion. For real.
Hey, shout out FTR Bald. That's the one that we don't even care for. I only like FTR Gun. FTR Bald, that's the one that was talking shit to Ricky Starks. Talking about you gonna get in trouble because they saw you at the Royal Rumble. Shut your bald ass up.
That's up. Right. Ricky Starks would probably still be in AEW if it wasn't for his bald ass.
Right.
Honestly, he probably still would be in AEW. I am liking Stokely with FTR though, because they do need a good microphone. Like somebody who can, like, not saying that FTR ever had issues cutting promos. It's their promos are gritty promos that I don't think that the casual wrestling fan is ready for. Their promos are literally, I don't like you. I want to punch you in the mouth. I don't think you're a good wrestler. Come out here and shut me up.
Like, they are Arn Anderson promos.
Right. Like, I'm going to hunt you down. I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to break your legs. I might shoot you. And that's it. Like,
because as a kid, when Arn Anderson would come on, I would be like, who is this old dude?
When Arn Anderson used to come on, I'm not gonna lie. When I was first off, just to let y'all know, a little bit. I'm thinking a lot of bit cookies. I'm thinking a lot of bit. I ain't.
That's why I don't even fuck with FTR Ball.
Like that
I don't even think he likes us. I know FTR Gun got a gun, so I fucks with him. Like he cool. But FTR Ball, nah, because he the one always got shit to say.
FTR Ball look like that cop that pulls every black person over there.
Like he a tattletale, just for the fact, like, see, look, he fucking with Nigel. What the fuck you fucking with Nigel for? Leave Nigel the fuck alone. Talk about some hit me. Like he proving our point right here.
Terrible, but FTR, like I said, I like Stokely with them for sure. I think that was a good call on their part, because and Arn Anderson. Here's the thing: when I was young, Arn Anderson looked that old when I was young. Okay, that's number one. Arn Anderson was the first 25 or 28-year-old I seen with a receding hairline. I never saw that before in my life. And your man used to come out with the aviator sunglasses.
Yeah, that man had on the aviators.
Your man had on the aviator sunglasses. He would be holding that NWA TV title in his hand and talking that shit. And the only thing I used to think was, I think this man can literally kill somebody.
Yeah, that's why I would be looking at him. I would be like, I don't like when this man come on because I don't even think he joking. This is just real. I think he gonna do this. Like, right. Get him off. I don't like this dude.
Arn Anderson used to scare me. And then when I found out that the real life scary man was Ming,
there go FTR Gun. See, FTR Gun, now you gotta die.
The fact that Daddy Magic has a major role.
Yeah, because I'm like, why the fuck is Daddy Magic? And I keep forgetting he's with them. So obviously, with foreshadowing, we're going to get a 6-man match.
Not with no Stokely. Well, no.
Somebody got to join FTR.
About to say, because y'all don't want Stokely in that match.
Oh, no. They obviously going to get someone. It's either going to be Daddy Magic and Danny versus FTR, which will just be booty ass, or you might as well put.
They throwing Nigel in there. Nigel already had a couple of matches. He done had a couple of matches. He ready for the.
We got enough weeks because remember we still building the Double or Nothing. That until the end of the month. We still in the single digits of the month. They can drop some more red crumbs. Look at AEW just showing off with their little overrun. Like, look at us. We ended at 10:05. We got money.
Man, that's right. We're all ending at 10:35 and keeping more viewers.
Shout out to Devon Evans for speaking the truth, saying the TK a crackhead. That's why. Yeah, Devon. I'm saying it. Why she come back to us? Why she fall back to us?
Bro. Oh, Tito just sent us something in the chat where it's a picture of Santana walking past Trick in the hallway talking about, so what's up? Ooh, I like that. I like that idea. That's not a bad idea right there. That is not a bad idea.
If they're gonna have Trick be the guy to take the title, then yeah.
That's not a bad idea. Before we go any further, for all my New York City people who are watching, bing bong. Bing bong. Fuck the Celtics. Bing bong, you heard? took those two in Boston, made punk ass Paul Pierce walk to work barefoot with a robe in 900 degrees, 20 miles.
As a Lakers fan, y'all are doing the Lord's work. Y'all are doing the Lord's work. Minnesota took our asses, threw our asses to Cancun. We are chilling in Cancun. But New York is like, nah, fuck that. They got 18. That's all right. They don't need another one. They can go home. And
sure enough can.
Every Lakers fan across the world, we are taking these Celtic losses and just getting more powerful. And everybody's like, y'all supposed to be asleep. Y'all supposed to be quiet. No. Fuck Boston. Forever and always. Fuck the Celtics. Fuck Boston. Fuck all Celtics. Fuck the Celtics. Fuck the Red Sox.
Thank you, man.
Fuck them all. And people be like, Matt, you used to like the Red Sox. Yeah, when they were the underdog. I don't like them no more. I don't like the Red Sox no more because they're not the underdog. They got too much money. They always get everybody. They became the Yankees.
Pretty much.
And even then, the Yankees are still better than the Red Sox. So, fuck Boston. What up,
Joining
man?
us, ladies and gentlemen, from Cincinnati, Ohio, not Boston.
Yeah, that B stands for Bengals, not Boston.
Give it up for the teacher man. Main event. Mike Chopper.
Hey, shit. First of all, the NWO podcast until Mongo shows up. Mongo shows up.
Dude, this giraffe on Monday about to be funny as hell because we ain't did nothing.
I'm glad you said something about
that motherfucker. We just went right about life. It's probably Sunday night. If I say something, I'm gonna be like, y'all know we're supposed to draft tomorrow. They're like, oh shoot, yeah. All right, let me put up. That's what Jeremy gonna be like. Let me make the little graphic real quick.
Hey. Hey, speaking of,
you know what's crazy? We ain't had no strategy all fucking off season. We ain't talked about this shit not once. Last off season, we're like, yo, who we want to keep it? This off season, we was like, yeah, I'm about to go get me some medicine. Yeah, we've been in Cancun this off season.
As soon as the season ended, I was like, I probably ain't gonna have no time to be doing no mock drafts. And then Justin got his new job, and it's like, oh yeah.
Fucking mock draft.
Jeremy and adopted kids. Justin got a new job. We ain't gonna say what Justin's new job is, but yeah, shout out to Justin. Our boy got a real big boy job out here doing big boy things. Our local news. He ain't no local news correspondent no more. He just the news.
Right. Yeah, you bring up Boston, hey, I'll take a couple of them goddamn championships though.
Right.
Shit, our trophy case is empty.
We got Red Sox. Y'all can come up off of y'all can come up off all the ones after 04. All to the Reds.
It's not just a video. It's not just a picture of Santana and Trick. It's a little video of them passing each other.
Oh, so they must have did that earlier tonight.
Hey. Yeah. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to our people. Shout out to Kenesha. Shout out to Batty. Shout out to Cookies. What's up, my people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Trick winning that belt. Mongo and I was talking about that last night. Like,
oh, no.
I see this?
I'm scared. I don't know who's going to win.
Trick Willie.
Because I'm loving this hillside of at first I'm like, this is kind of corny. But he's fleshed it out in these last 2 to 3 weeks. These last 2 weeks after the last PLE, he's fleshed it out where he's like, you know what? I'm a star. I'm the biggest star there's ever been. It's like, okay, I see it now. I see it, Trick Willie. I see you.
Willie.
I see you now.
He had to.
Ever been. I'm bigger than NXT. I'm the biggest star in TNA. It's okay, I see it. You over here getting your Ali on.
Like he ain't got no choice because honestly, he let Joe Hendry come on his show and call him a whiny bitch. So he ain't got no choice but to go to TNA and try to bustle up something real quick. Joe Hendry was like, I thought I was getting tricked, really. This is just nothing but a whiny bitch. Hold up, you ain't gonna call me out my name in my house with a raggedy ass accent. Hold up. Now I got to come over there. And
I'm like, gonna take your belt.
It ain't even breadcrumbs anymore with TNA and Joe Henry at this point in NXT. This is just loaves of bread y'all are dropping. It's like we know he coming. We know as soon as his contract is up, y'all. It's essentially like looking at Jordan Grace now. It's
I'm
like
not even
Jordan
sure
Grace
they're
is
gonna
in
wait for
NXT.
his contract. I'm not even sure they're gonna wait for his contract to be up. They might buy that shit out.
That's right. Like, he might be like Jordan Grace. Because think about it. Jordan Grace is in NXT. She comes out to her TNA music.
Hey,
like when her music comes out, I'm like, that's still her TNA thing.
And remember, Jordan Grace is on NXT getting main roster money.
Right. Like she still got her TNA theme. And she's on WWE. I'm pretty sure they ain't about to change it. Say his name and he appeared. He about to floating his ass right on over to WWE.
I said the same thing. I said the same thing last night, Kenny, to what you just said. I said, ain't no way he's about to play out the rest of that contract. This is just a way for them. They have Trick winning this belt. That's just a way for them to weave Joe Hendry on the NXT permanently.
Like they've already started integrating him into stuff since WrestleMania. Like, oh, he lost at WrestleMania. He showed up on NXT and called Trick a whiny bitch. Then Trick showed up on TNA. It's like y'all got this man. Well, y'all wove him into the main roster for one night, put him right back on the NXT like ain't nothing ever. Like he hadn't missed a beat. And now he's in TNA bringing WWE people over to beat his ass. Oh, yeah, y'all, WWE gonna give y'all some money, or they're gonna let y'all borrow something.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna be like, yeah, we'll take the rest of his contract off y'all's hands. Like,
I wonder if AJ Styles is in the mix. Because remember, AJ was supposed to get inducted into the Hall of Fame, and he's like, "Nah, I'm good on that."
He said he wasn't trying to be inducted until he's done. Yeah.
Right. I wonder if AJ is part of the Joe Hendry deal. They're like, "Yo, listen, if you let AJ do like his last 3 matches with us, we'll give you Joe Hendry." All right, nigga, deal.
Hey, that nigga AJ, Uncle Al, like, I ain't trying to go over there.
Nigga, yes, the fuck you are. You gonna go over there. You gonna be there. Hey. Wheels, what up, Damien?
Hey, Uncle
Al. You go on TNA's Twitter, they put you know how TNA's social media always be talking about throwback matches. These niggas did a reverse. 50 minutes ago, they said for the first time in 16 years, Nick Nemeth and Jeff Hardy will collide one-on-one inside the square circle next week on TNA Impact. Watch TNA Impact on TNA Plus. They put the last time they fought in WWE in the damn tweet. Right. Said courtesy of WWE.
Yeah.
They already borrowing shit.
Listen, bro. All right, let's call a spade a spade. At least WWE was upfront and told us, yeah, we bought this Mexican company. Just be real and say y'all niggas bought TNA.
Like it's obvious
at this point. Just be real and say y'all bought.
At this point, like I don't think they've been bought. Like they haven't been bought, but they didn't broke y'all. Like y'all have that deal was more than just some it's TNA and NXT. Like, y'all are on a, hey, if y'all ever get tired, hit us up. Like,
Hey,
first of all, you are featuring a match with 2 WWE stars. Let's be realistic. Nick Nemeth was no one before WWE. He was a goddamn cheerleader, remember? Like, plain and simple. Like, and y'all talking about the first time in 16 years. You mean when both of them were still signed to WWE? Yeah. Like,
and for the first time ever, they actually showed WWE footage.
Hey, it's like
left WWE, folks. Don't forget that.
You know what this relationship is? This partnership? It's like when you buy a house. It ain't sold yet, but it's damn sure pending.
Yeah, it's a pending sale. Mm-hmm. It's literally a pending sale.
Damien, to answer your question, them signing Alicia Fox, I don't know if you've been watching TNA. It's a ploy for TNA to try to smooth over the whole Tessa is racist thing because they have her with Tessa. Okay, so that's their way of saying, see, she's not racist. She has a black friend.
Oh, yeah, because I think they're cool in real life or something like that.
Right. And let's be Alicia Fox, we all know she's had her demons.
Like, Tessa's other friend is Moose. Like, okay, everybody, that's her. She go, I got black friends.
Like, if you can count how many black friends you got, you a racist. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I
can't count how many white friends I have. I can't count how many Asian friends I have. But if you can count me,
stared at Alicia Fox when she showed back up, when she showed up with Robert Stone, and he was like, "Oh, she's my assistant, and she's going to be fighting for the Knockouts title." And I was just like, "What? Like, that was definitely a. When the fuck did we get ice cream? Like, why is Robert Stone? I understand you, Mr. Robert Stone, but why is she here? And why is she fighting for the title now all of a sudden? Like, why? When did whatever her name is now, when did Alicia Fox become a hot commodity in 2025 out of nowhere in TNA?
And then here's the bullshit. At one point, she did look like she was getting herself together, cleaning her act up, not drinking and stuff. But then lately, when you look at her in TNA, it looked like she back on the wagon again. I looked at that girl the other day. I was like, ew. Like, she looked like she back on the wagon. Or she done, or her drinking took that much of a hard.
I would say the drinking took that much of a hard. That's what. Even though I'm about to crack one up, well, I drink beer. Don't drink like Alicia Fox, kids. Don't drink like Jeff Hardy, kids.
Nah,
don't drink like.
See, Jeff Hardy was drinking. Jeff Hardy was drinking Motor Oil. All right, so that's the difference. Logan, we talked about that. We don't. You gotta remember, if somebody's getting fired from a company, that's not somebody that WWE is going to be interested in. You know what I mean? Like Matt said, that's trouble. We're talking about a company that's literally getting rid of anyone and anything that can possibly bring any kind of negative exposure, except for Alberto Del Rio for some odd reason. But they're getting rid of anything that's going to give them any negative exposure, like cleaning house with that. So if she's giving her company middle fingers and shit like that, nah. First of all, WWE's already pissed off enough that people who were nothing without them, who are now doing other stuff, talking about, oh, it was horrible there, this and this and that, and it's like, like Mandy Rose, you couldn't wrestle a lick. What, your first 6 years of your fucking career? Instead of firing you, they send you down to NXT so you can get retrained and become probably one of the best female champions in NXT.
She had everything at her. They did everything for her, like Kenny was saying. And when she was basically at her height of basically at her height of her being at her best, she was busting it open.
I think she wanted to show her ass. Literally.
And at that point, WWE is like, we don't do that stuff no more. Even though people would be like, no, it was basically a morals issue, a morals clause. We don't do this no more. If she was in WWE 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 2005, when I was in high school, her doing that would have been celebrated. It would have been promoted.
Mm-hmm.
In the Attitude Era, it would have been sold
immediately.
But in 2023, when it's PvPG, they don't do bra and panty matches. They don't do that sort of stuff. Not in WWE.
And a little thing called social media. Yeah.
They're like, we find what you have in the OnlyFans, but the stuff you doing on this is, oh, no. Like, they didn't care about risque pictures. Oh, that's cool. You showing a little cleavage. You showing a little cheek. You busting it open? Oh, no.
Yeah,
we don't.
When you start showing that kitty cat and you start showing them tatas, that's a nah.
Mandy was over here like, my pussy pink, my booty hole brown.
Yeah,
Mandy was over here doing. WWE was like, nah, I'm good on that.
And they asked her like, you want to shut that down, or like you can shut it down and you keep working here? And she's like, oh no, I like making this money. I'm making way so much money off of this. All right, cool, bye. She was used to being a fitness model. She just happened. She took the fitness model because she was fine. They're like, well, we think you could be a wrestler. Yeah, she was she was decent. We never got to see her on the main roster because when she was at her best, she was getting ready to get put on the main roster. And she was gone.
Mm-hmm.
And like, even on top of Thecula, like being like the middle fingers and all that, where like WWE doesn't need, WWE is good. They don't need no more. They don't need no more women at the moment. Like all the women they got in NXT, all the women they got on the main roster. It all depends. Like Natty, I don't even know what Natty be doing because I don't even like Natty. I'm sick of Natty. Just Natty cool, but
I think Natty. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't like her sister. Like I really like Natty. I don't like her sister.
I really feel that Natty is around as a favor to Tyson Kidd, because like they probably love Tyson Kidd. They love his work. That's why he's still producing matches for them left and right.
And I think that's honestly how they probably look at Natty. Like Natty is there for as long as she wants to be there. She is basically the new Tamina, except she's not terrible. Even though Tamina wasn't all that terrible, she was just hurt a lot. Natty, there's nothing wrong with Natty. Natty's just seasoned. I don't even want to call her old. She's just seasoned. It's just like you've been there forever, literally. I remember. I'm pretty sure she started when I was in high school. I'm 37. Like
the crazy part. I think Natty and Asuka are the same age.
And I'm more excited to see Asuka because I haven't seen Asuka my whole life. Essentially, I've only seen Asuka for like what 10 or 12 years now. Natty, I've been looking at her since. I'm pretty sure we've been looking at her since something. Yeah. And it's like, I saw you when you was young, and now you are a vet. You are John Cena.
You ain't just a vet. You a super vet.
She a super vet. And it's like, that's why I'm like, people are like, oh, Matt, you're being mean when you say you're ready for her to go. No, for real. Like, just like Tito's like, she started when the Usos started. Yeah. She started. Kofi started. It's time for her and a lot of them to start turning it down. Kofi probably starting to get ready to turn it down. What up, Greg? Like Kofi probably about to retire, getting close to retirement. Usos probably getting close to retirement age. Naomi wanting the kids, so Big Jim gonna have to sit his ass down. Like all them people they started in the somethings. Oh yeah, it's almost time for them to sit down.
What's going on? What have I missed so far?
We sit up here. Logan was asking us about fecula and all that, and then we was talking about Mandy and her suggestive photos and how that messed her up. Then Damian brought up he found it funny that Mandy got fired for the pictures, but Natty gets the okay. I didn't know Natty had to be doing all that. I know
Natty ain't showing nudes, is she? I think it's a difference.
Oh, okay.
Natty and her sister do I think her sister might. I think her and Nat.
Her sister be doing more.
When
Natty's on that, let me start on her sister.
Natty's on that stuff. I think it's like very close, but she doesn't ever really show anything.
Big E was the reason why I didn't like her sister. I was like, yeah, Big E doesn't like her, then I don't. There's a reason I didn't like her.
Big E not liking somebody is like if like your dog doesn't vibe with somebody, you're like, all right, well, you must be a dick. Like she just
kept sitting there like, look, I got titties. He's just like, okay.
I like seeing them tickle old bitties, but
he just looked at her like, all right, bye.
Hey, them tickle old bitties is all over the internet.
They sure are.
Tickle old bitties.
That's the one person that's like, I'm tired of seeing your titties. Unfollow. I'm sick of you.
What's up, Kanisha? What's up, Cookies? Batty, how y'all doing? Damien, what's up, brother? How's everybody going?
Don't let me meet Natty. Oh shoot, you want to meet my sister? Hell no. I'm good.
Hey, I'll look at them jugs in person. Shit.
Kiss my ass, Tito.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about Thecla, huh?
See? Fecula. There we go. I don't know. I said fecula. Kenny was saying fecula. Okay, it's fecula. Whatever.
I think it's just Thecla.
Whatever.
I've heard it pronounced several different ways.
Hold on.
Oh, now you brought up Tamina, right? Now,
yeah, I did.
You know Tamina's my baby. You know I love me some Tamina and stuff like that. But it was time for my baby to go. Besides the fact of her having the Kevin Nash knees, my baby is 47 years old.
She's 47.
I'm 47.
Tamina.
She retired.
Yeah, I know, but it was time for her to go. Natty's only 42, the same age as Oscar. Oscar's my age, so Oscar's about to be 44. What you call it? But like you said, since we ain't seen Oscar, we don't really mind it. Natty's been around.
Oscar's like still new to us, and she don't really age.
Yeah, Oscar's the same as she did when she debuted in NXT. She hadn't really changed that much.
Hey,
what's that name? It's Make It a Pizza.
Boobity bobbity.
Make it a pizza.
Boobity bobbity.
Bobbity
boobity.
I make it a
bobbity bobbity.
I make it a pizza. What's wrong with that?
First of all, I want to say Thecla's name. You got to have that Cody list. That's how you can perfect it.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I know me. At some point, I'm gonna call her Dracula. Because this is.
I know what I'm gonna call her. Trouble. That's what here comes trouble. Nope. That spider web gonna come on the TV, and I'm gonna be like, nope. I'm clicking off. You're not about to get me with your seductiveness. No.
Watch your mouth. We don't bad mouth Tamina around here. We don't bad mouth Tamina around.
Oh no,
you
sir, we do not.
We don't bad mouth.
Her knees like that. Her knees are broke.
Listen, better watch yourself, Meals on Wheels.
I just got on. Has it been like this the whole time, or is it just?
Nah, this is you did this.
I did this. Okay.
You did this. You and Damien did this. We don't listen, Damien. The one thing me and Mike don't play about is Altamina. One day, me and Mike flooded our goddamn wrestling page, a top rope with nothing but Tamina pictures.
Yes.
Flooded the entire page for the day. Different Tamina pictures about how far she was.
Yes, Lord.
The one thing I love about Tamina is she started, like, everyone always gets on her, oh, you're only in this because of your dad, or you're only in this because The Rock is your cousin. Yes and yes. But The Rock does look out for her, and he had hooked her up with a house and cars and all that as she was starting out her career. But on top of that, she was a mama doing all this. Like, going into Mother's Day, if that ain't no mama type of shit, you become a wrestler in the, like, as your daughter, like, to put food on the table, you become a wrestler out of nowhere.
Your daughter,
like, I'm pretty sure isn't her baby daddy like Ray Malaluga's brother or something? Like,
yeah,
that kid is like
a superstar.
Yeah.
Matt, I gotta correct you.
Malaluga, come on now.
Matt, I gotta correct you. Not daughters, because one is like
all I knew about was one. I didn't know about two.
Yeah, because one is like a superstar volleyball player, and the other one is like a superstar basketball player right now.
Yeah.
Like, when I saw like the dude she messed with, I was like, it makes sense. Like, I don't want no smoke, Tamina. Like, Tamina, you cool. I love you, Tamina.
Like that, them kids are super Samoan. They got Fox blood and they got Malaluga blood.
Listen, at the end of the day, them kids can always call Uncle Ming. I'm not fucking with them. Okay? I'm not fucking with Haku. Uncle Haku ain't nothing but a phone call away. I'm not doing that to myself.
The only person that made Haku cry is The Rock, because The Rock gave him a truck.
Listen.
If The Rock gave me a free ass truck, I'd be crying too.
Right. I'm like,
Haku is the only person that Haku and Harley Race are the only two people in professional wrestling that every single person says, I don't want to fuck with.
And on top of that, when The Rock gave him that truck, we was like, they're not even related. He just gave him that truck because he's Ming.
Right. Sometimes you gotta do that.
I respect.
Here you go, Mr. Hot Cheese. I don't want to die.
You know what that's called? That's called keeping reinforcements on retainer. Criminals do that with lawyers when they just give them money out the blue just because, in case I ever need you for anything. It's called keeping your assets on a retainer. In case I ever need you for a favor. Remember that car I gave you? I need you right now. I need you to rip this person's face off through their back. Real quick.
When Jacob Fatu won that U.S. title, that was Haku sitting up there congratulating him. But you ain't see nobody talking about hold on, you gotta sit back. They knew who he was.
Right.
And they didn't want to die.
Nope. Haku
Damien.
Haku is one of the scariest living beings. I didn't say human beings. I said living beings on this earth.
Hey yo.
Whoa.
Hey, Haku was okay with taking pinfall losses, because if he didn't want to lose, he's wasn't going to lose.
Plain and simple. That's
he never loses.
That's like when Andre the Giant said, "Yeah, I think I'll lose today."
Those are the real. Those are really the real wrestlers, because it's like, I don't want no smoke. Like, you can just beat my, like, Ron Simmons, Vader, Stan Hansen, even with his long ass speeches.
Too late, Damien. Your secret is out on the web.
Ken Shamrock, all the motherfuckers.
Definitely Ken Shamrock.
See, Ken Shamrock, what makes Ken Shamrock dangerous is when you start mixing steroids, cocaine, and meth. That is like a hell of a combination. That's what makes Ken Shamrock dangerous because he got all that inside of one. They mixed that shit into one cocktail and gave it to him. That's why his ass was always like this. In every UFC fight, every WWE fight.
It always cracked me up that he was really in WWE for like that long, but he was like so important to them for some reason.
He was their first major crossover star. That's why.
Yeah, he was. Before, who was the guy before him?
Dan Severn.
Dan Severn, the Beast, the Beast,
and the Beast.
Dan Severn was a scary motherfucker. I would not ever want to fuck with Dan.
I love me some Steve Blackman. I'm still mad they didn't greenlight. Man, remember that he was supposed to have that bounty hunting show on WWE Network?
Yep.
And they didn't put it on there. I was so ready to see Blackman hunt people. Because I'm like, yo, that is so Steve Blackman that after he is done being a wrestler and a karate man, he is a bounty hunter now.
Yeah, fuck dog. Fuck dog the bounty hunter. We want to see some Steve Blackman. Shit.
Right. They talk about, oh no, we don't want that on the network. I do.
Right.
He ain't gonna have a fucking.
They had worse shit on the network. Let's be real. They had
Legend House.
They had that like adult cartoon camp WWE bullshit.
Oh, that bullshit
was terrible.
Legends House is terrible in hindsight.
Hey, I watched
Legends House was good until we learned about
Pat Patterson was a major part of Legends House. He was probably
he is God, freaky ass.
That's a whole different. Now that show will never see the light of day again.
Ever.
Oh no.
Ever.
Now watch me wake up tomorrow. New on WWE.
You ever see that clip from The Simpsons and Crush is like, whoa, they'll never let us show that again. That's exactly what you will never see that show again. It is gone. It is gone now.
Legends House is the Tropic Thunder of reality shows. No.
You went full retard on that one.
You want the show again, guys? Huh? No.
No. And it was honestly a funny show, but it's if you
they gonna fuck with dogs. You know what they gonna do? You know they gonna fuck us. That's what they gonna do. They gonna say Legends House, huh? All right. What are the Legends gonna be? Lana. Cause she got a Legends deal. And that's when I'm gonna be like, yep, unsubscribe.
That the reboot's gonna last one episode.
Ain't no damn Legend.
Well, they also you said that once it's gonna last one show. The Good Brothers had a show that lasted one episode. It was essentially their version of Botchamania.
I forgot about that show because it wasn't even funny.
It wasn't funny at all. But like they got so much shit. People were like, "You're just stealing from Botchamania," and they say, "Just stop it." And I was like, "I'm surprised they didn't just sue Botchamania into the ground for like using their shit. That's what they would normally do." But apparently, Matthew
must have some connections. Know anything about stuff being popular, so he's just like, "Oh, we can just rip them off, and people will think we did it first." It was like,
no one's gonna know.
No, Vince.
No,
we know the internet better than you.
The internet knows. The internet knows everything. Does Nikita Lyons have some dirt? Because ain't no way.
I'll answer that question real quick. No, she took the demotion.
Yeah, honestly, I think
the other D demotion.
Somebody told Sean that Nikita
is your daughter
could bring them certain kind of viewers, and they're like, "We're going to keep trying."
Let's be realistic. Somebody told Sean.
White girl no more.
Right. Somebody told Sean.
No more, man.
Somebody told Sean, "Yo, listen, the brothers like fat ass white girls. Get you a fat ass white girl, you get some more black views. The brothers is going to show up." We was showing up regardless.
And we were showing up regardless.
See, I'll be honest. I'll be honest about Nikita. Before she got her knees blown out, she wasn't god awful. She was fine.
All right, now she's the Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, like that's the difference. Is like when Stone Cold blew his knees out, he was still Stone Cold Steve Austin. When Nikita blew her knees out,
she's just ass, literally.
Yeah, I saw somebody get pissed at her, like she did like a Vader bomb on the Vault.
Right, I saw that. I was like,
it's a Vader bomb.
Like, dude.
Yeah. What the fuck is that? Like it's a Vader bomb. I know it's cool to hate her. It's just a Vader bomb, but. Yeah, I don't know, Damien. I think it's just they don't want to like give up on that investment yet. But
she's sucking.
Because at the end of the day, look what's going on right now. We're talking about her.
There you go.
Yeah, she's been popular.
There you go.
She's been a talking topic on Twitter all day. Because
she's a popular topic.
Downtime, I would get on Twitter and I would see people talking about her. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Because she started her match off shaking her ass. And even I commented like, she just thinks she doing something.
Anytime.
Like, she trended all Wednesday night and all today because of her showing up in Evolve. And because on top of that, she was trending on top of that because she wasn't one of the people released. So they're like, why the fuck wasn't she released? Yeah. Oh, she's in Evolve. Oh, let me see what this bitch about to do. She got hate watched on Tubi.
The reason that they keep her is the same reason TNA brought back Tessa Blanchard. Same reason.
Except TNA came out with a dumb shirt. And as much as they love to say that's all for her dad, they don't need. I do. I love that shirt, but I ain't wearing it. I ain't supporting her. That's putting money in her racist ass pockets. No. This is just like my dad. And if y'all know what I'm talking about, TNA has come out with a shirt with Tessa's face on it that says, I hate Tessa. No, I do hate Tessa, but I'm not buying that. No.
Money for it.
Yeah. You know what? No. I'm gonna get it from Amazon. That's where you get it from. Amazon. She ain't getting a dime of that shit.
Let's y'all want to do these predictions?
Yeah.
I gotta pick first, don't
I? No.
Yay! Second.
You're not pick first. You pick second. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I told you when the show was going on. I was like, "Nah, you're the second."
Listen, I say Tito ain't here. I say we strip his ass to the title.
I mean, Tito's picked from the chat before, so.
Oh man, why you get this motherfucker a chance?
Woo!
It was you.
I'm picking first.
What do you mean?
I pick fucking first. What the hell?
Mike picks first.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Mike had 3. Kenny and Matt had 4. I had 5. Tito had 6.
Ain't this a bitch?
Yeah.
I just knew I was picking first.
So, Pat McAfee versus Gunther. Anybody not going Gunther? Anybody want to try something crazy?
Hey, shout out to our former NWO. He's still repping NWO until Monday, so shit. Shit, he could be a keeper for all I know.
Oh my God!
I was about to say, like, hey, I feel like y'all might just keep. Y'all might just keep him.
Because I was thinking that. I was like, who can? I was like, we got Roman. I'm like, we got Roman. Oh shit! Yeah, we can just go stay with us.
Look at Tito showing up just to prove you wrong. Look at that!
Right.
Look at that!
Fucking punk ass. Yeah, your punk ass is on, Tito.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Man, fuck the Braves. Y'all beat us again.
Because we fucking suck.
Whoa.
What the fuck? Whoa. What the fuck did the Braves do?
The Reds lost to the Braves.
Yeah, fuck them too.
I mean, what the fuck? We suck anyway. I don't need to hear y'all saying this. I know we suck. I don't need extra.
We suck.
No, we suck. The Reds suck.
The Reds suck.
The Braves also suck.
Well, y'all better than us.
Mongo. Damien is going Pat. Batty is going Gunther. Cookies is going Pat.
Cookies is going. Damn, really?
Yeah, Batty's going Gunther. Kanisha's going Tito.
That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him.
Kanisha's going Pat.
She been put up, that would be funny.
Kanisha said Pat. Damn.
Yeah,
all right.
Kanisha's going with Tito.
Even I kind of like, what? What this nigga talking about? Tito.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
Hold on. Like, she be like, what up, Tito?
Oh man.
I mean, hey. Crazy.
Wow. Batty said put her double on Gunther now.
I don't blame her.
There you go, Batty.
I don't blame her.
You damn right.
You
damn right. In the words of Rose.
That's a ballsy ass pick for y'all. All three of y'all to go. That's damn. Intercontinental title Penta versus Dominic Mysterio.
Ooh.
Ooh-wee. Fuck.
He need to really come out to that.
I'm going with Penta. Fuck it.
Operator.
It's the lead. It's about that time.
I'm going Dom.
Somehow Finn gonna fuck that matchup for Dirty Dom.
Give me Dom. The last person to join NWO, he joined on WrestleMania week.
Damien and Kanisha are both going Penta. Damien and Kanisha, hold on your doubles because you don't know what Batty and Cookies are going just yet. Batty only put her doubles on that one because all y'all made y'all pick already.
Yeah, she's a champ. She got that luxury of weight.
Let's see. Because I got an idea that Penta's gonna win this by DQ.
Batty is going Dom, so Kanisha and Damien can get their doubles on Penta then.
Oh shit! My Cookies it's pretty much all up on you, brother, to give me that double the second you want to do it. I keep thinking that like they're gonna DQ Dom, so Penta wins this.
They're gonna protect them both some way. Like
still a win. That's still a win for Penta.
Because you don't want Dom to lose. You don't want Dom to lose just yet. You don't want Penta.
Penta's already taken a pinfall.
Yeah, but you don't want him taking like a clean ass pinfall on this paper. I don't think because like I think he's taken like dirty falls or maybe he's gotten pinned in like multi matches.
Nah, he took a 1-on-1 pinfall.
Oh yeah, he lost the Finn.
Right. Yeah, I said like a dirty loss. Mm-hmm. But like I think when it comes to this, you might not want him to do that.
Unless they want Finn to come out there and interfere, that's the only way. Maybe Finn gets off with a misguided kick. He hits Penta instead of Dom.
I'm gonna go Penta. He's a smooth
Give me
operator.
Eddie Guerrero Jr.
Let's see. So next up is the Women's Intercontinental Championship. It is Becky Lynch challenging Lyra Valkyria.
Oh my god.
AKA, I look at this match as whoever wants to make themselves fantasy relevant. Becky is going to be fantasy relevant, but if she takes an L to Lyra, Lyra's going to definitely be fantasy relevant.
Cookie said Dom and give him his double on Dom. Well, they got their doubles out the way.
Damien said Lyra. Lyra. Bird woman.
Damien said caw.
Caw in the word chat.
Caw.
Damn.
That's because Damien said he wants The Rock to give him some caw.
No, caw.
Not
the chat beating us to the punch on the pick.
Be Becky. Fuck.
Becky.
Yeah.
Batty's taking Becky. Cookies is taking Lyra.
I hate this match.
Mm-hmm.
You
know what made me hate this match? You know what made me hate this match and made this match so difficult? The promo that Lyra has cut the last.
Yes, Lyra tore her ass up and then beat her ass.
Right, like the last 2 weeks, Lyra has really been on some. You know what? Fuck you, Becky. Mm-hmm. Fuck you, and it's made me a fan. So it's like I'm kind of Becky.
Shit.
Yeah, give me Becky, unfortunately.
Kanisha, we need your pick.
See, I almost went Lyra.
Give me the Irish one.
Motherfucker, which one?
The one with the red hair.
I'm taking Seth Jr. then.
I hope it's not Seth Jr.
He joins that group. That group is instantly ass.
The U.S. title fatal 4-way: Damian Priest, L.A. Knight, Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu.
Why y'all naming? You just named the people that's gonna die.
Right.
Anybody not going 5-2?
Y'all know what I mean?
All gas, no brakes.
His little brother out here celebrating, about to get off parole. Like, come on, dog.
Kanisha said Lyra and Jacob.
Okay, put my doubles on Jacob.
No.
Gotcha, bitch.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Damien said Priest.
Damien said Priest.
Shut up.
Shut up, Damien. Daddy said Jacob 5-2.
This was like everybody on Twitter was like, "Oh shit, we got a new pope," and it's just been pictures of Caldwell Cantavius Pope. Like KCP is not the new pope, y'all. Stop. That would be cool.
Cookie's going 5-2 also.
Some wrestling journalist, I can't remember who it was, if it was SRS or somebody else, was like, damn, TNHs are pretty quick on this shit, but why is there like no videos today of the Pope D'Angelo De Niro on TNH Twitter?
In the NFL they had stumped me for the longest with their little stupid joke, because when they got announced, they put up a Cardinals, the pick is in draft pick, and I was just like, I don't know what the fuck is this.
That's pretty good.
Now, did you see the one where somebody had CM Punk dressed up as the Pope talking about the real
the real Chicago Pope,
the real city saint or whatever? I'm like,
the real second city saint.
Yeah, I was like, wow. Next matchup, Batty already picked Cena.
I'm just assuming we're all going Cena.
Put my double on Dirty Dom, because I did last pay-per-view. I did it on the double. Not no more. No, I did it on a tiebreaker. Not no more. We're not doing that again.
Put mine on Becky.
Cookie said, John Cena.
Yeah, put mine
down, because his ass comes out there with nothing. It's just John Cena.
Put yours on who, Mike?
Becky.
And then Kenny. Or you can wait till the tiebreakers. Up to you. Let's see. Who is the first to be put through a barricade?
Oh God.
Oh.
He saw Kalani
Right.
on Tuesday.
Hold on. They can't just hit the barricade. They got to go through the motherfucker.
Through the barricade.
LA Knight.
Say.
Oh, yeah, I just did Tito's answer there. Hold on. All right.
Ooh. Drew McIntyre.
All right. So yeah, this is the person is putting them through it, running them through it, shit like that.
Kanisha's going.
Randy
Orton.
Shit.
Oh. Kanisha.
Did,
Oh no, baby, what is you doing?
did Batty and Damien pick?
Batty said Cena. Damien, you need to pick either Cena or Orton.
All right, Kenny, tiebreaker time.
First person to go through a barricade.
That was my pick. Bert.
Boing, yeah. Give me Jacob.
All right.
Paris.
That's a good ass pick too. But you
All
know,
right.
rise from the dead and shit.
Right, and I can see.
I'm either about to be a genius or this match is going to go in the wrong order and I'm fucked. We'll see.
Oh,
if he goes to that motherfucker, just start his funeral arrangements.
Gunther's killing him, so I want to see Gunther kill this man. So
Damien picked Cena.
You know what? Change me to Gunther.
How the hell? Who's he gonna have do it?
No, he's gonna go through himself. He's gonna miss Pat.
Oh, he's gonna miss Pat.
Hey, see, and that's what I have Jacob doing.
Yeah.
That's what we're like. Oh, Pat gonna die. Oh no.
Fair enough.
He gonna die, but he ain't gonna die like that.
That's a good
real death.
That's a good pick, Matt. Shit, that's a good pick.
Damien.
Fuck.
Who the fuck are you picking? LA Knight or Penta? Make up your fucking mind. What the fuck are you doing over there, bro? Make up your goddamn mind.
I think he's picking Cena. Oh wait, yeah, he already picked Cena.
Yeah, that's the answer that we needed him to pick. But he picked Knight. Then he picked Penta. Like, who the fuck are you picking? Batty's taking Drew. Batty's taking Drew. I don't know what the fuck this motherfucker. Make up your fucking mind out there. Damien, you be pissing me off, Damien.
Batty said who?
Batty said Drew. Cookie said 5-2, please.
All right.
Fucking Damien over here, man.
Kanisha
says Drew. Right.
Kanisha said Drew.
Damien, who the fuck you want, Damien? Who the fuck you want?
Players Baskin Robbins.
Name a possible NXT call-up on this show.
Hopefully somebody calls fucking Damien ass up to the fucking board to make it.
Roxanne.
Does she count?
No.
Thank you for declining that, because I'm like, you better say she don't count.
She does not count.
Damien picked Penta. Damien picked Penta.
I've never been somebody to be disagreed with.
Kanisha says Lash Legend.
Damn it, Kanisha.
That's a good pick.
Great pick, because I didn't know who.
She read my mind. That's exactly where I was going.
You know what? Fuck it. Last Legend.
Damien says Stephanie.
I mean, yeah, man, it's not a bad pick. Let's see. Kenny, Matt, and Tito, and then I need Cookies and Batty.
Batty said nobody.
Okay.
That's my favorite answer. Nobody.
NXT call up.
Cookie said nobody.
So yeah, we're not going to count Roxanne. I will allow Julia only because she's not wrestled. Roxanne's wrestled like 5 matches and a pay-per-view match already.
Yeah.
Like we're past the point of like, is
That's
this
why I'm
official?
like, change the locks.
This could be any of the other women. It could be anybody in the men's division.
You know what? I'm going out on a fucking limb, a seriously steep limb that's very thin and can crack at any moment. Tony D.
All right,
Nobody.
that's ballsy. Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah, that is retarded.
Now you said
Really
nobody.
ballsy.
Matt, what'd you say?
Retardedly ballsy.
Nobody.
Stupid.
Nobody.
That was
All right, Tito.
stupid.
Yeah, I'm going nobody too.
How long does the McAfee Gunther match last?
Wait a minute. You want us to predict how long a man is going to stay alive?
Yes, and we're doing the usual thing. Mike, you need to go first here. We're going in order. If anybody picks before Mike or picks out of order, I'm not putting your pick down.
I went up and got here.
Damien says 4
Not
minutes.
going to be short because they're going to milk it.
Damien said 4 minutes.
I'm going to go
Daddy says 8.
8:15.
8:15.
Yeah.
All right, Kenny.
7:45.
7:45.
Now 27.
$10:45.
That's a long death.
They got 3.5 hours to kill with 5 matches. I don't think it's going to go too short. I think it's going to go longer than we thought.
Saturday too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's got to be on a Saturday because Raw's on Monday, and they definitely not wrestling the night before. We don't do that.
Tito's clearly foregoing his last pick, so guess that's it.
Yep, he back.
He back.
You said that. Oh, guess that's it. Undertaker
Right.
hand out.
10 minutes.
10 minutes flat. All right. All right. The tiebreaker. How many finishers are in the main event? Same rules as the last question. Mike, you got to go first.
Oh, hold on 1 second. We got some more times. Cookie said 5 minutes. Kenesha said 12 minutes.
No, Paul and Jay is not on this card. That is probably being built up for either a Raw or Saturday night's main event.
I think they said Saturday night's main event.
No, that tells you right there. Jay winning. It's just
We ain't-
waiting
We're
for
gonna play one of the world titles.
all about myself. I miss you, my brother. I need
No.
you. I miss you. Any more?
How many finishes in the main event? AAs, RKOs, punts, STFs.
And each move has to be converted, right? It can't be an attempt and then blocked. It has to be completed, correct?
They've got a hit, yeah.
Okay. It's gotta ask. It's gotta ask. You know what I gotta make sure I get all.
So those are what count. I guess I'm including Cena's dorky ass little thing he did. That counts.
I'm gonna go 4.
4. All right. Kenny.
I'm gonna first and foremost say Mike is a fucking bitch ass motherfucker. That's the first and foremost thing I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna also include Damien in that comment, just because. Give me. Okay, I got another question. If someone hits the same finisher multiple times, are we counting the multiple time aspect?
Yes.
Or
We're counting each and every one. Yep.
Okay. Because I was gonna say
It would just be 2 or 3.
Right.
What about Cookie says, what about interference? That's a good question, Cookies. I'm glad you asked that. Yes.
Interference counts.
If somebody else comes in and hits their finisher, that counts too. We're counting all finishes hit in the main event.
All right, then give me 5.
All right, Matt.
7.
Motherfucker.
Damn.
I had 7 already planned. I was just hoping he'd say 7. I was like, please don't say 7.
Let's see. Cena does the AA, roll through AA, super AA, roll through AA.
Batty says 6. Cookie says 10. Kanisha says 5. Damien says 5.
Who got the 5 first, Damien or Kanisha?
Damien.
Well, Damien.
Kanisha, you got to pick again.
Oh, nah, fuck Damien. Kanisha, you got it.
Damien said at 11:06.
Right.
Kanisha, give me a different number.
Yeah.
No, you got it, Damien. She said 8.
8. All right.
Yeah.
Now you good, Damien. You kept your number.
4, 5, 6. I don't want to go crazy high. But if interference happens,
Oh, now you don't want to go crazy high.
well, no, I mean like my crazy high is like double digits, right?
I was gonna say that because you and your edibles.
I'm not even on the edibles right now. I'm just tired. I'm just tired right now.
You ain't on there yet.
About that when I get off.
This motherfucker had to sit through Collision.
Right.
They talk about ass and titties on Collision.
That's
better than not watching. It's better than watching the last bloodbath you go see in TNA.
Harley was like, I'm just gonna get all of Anna Jay's ass in my hands. What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna protect her. That's not what that means. But all right. I mean, as long as you're having fun, I guess.
Hey, he said, and Jay like, who want to get choked out tonight? And Harley was like, that girl, I love me some Harley Quinn.
That is how you get me.
But she acts like Harley Quinn. She's crazy like Harley Quinn.
I love those damn puppets.
That's how you get me to tune in.
I'm gonna go 10.
I'll be looking like Big E.
Give me 6.
6. All right. Kenny, you're double.
It made me get scared. Did I pick a double? Oh, yeah, there we go.
Dumb.
All right, I think that's gonna do it. I think we're locked in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, we done. That's it for them predictions. This show, God, I hope it doesn't suck as much as I think it's going to. But
I actually don't think it's gonna suck.
Yeah, he said he about to get off. Yeah, get off work. Get off this pod. Not get off.
I actually don't think it's gonna
Austin ass
suck.
since 4 o'clock. I'm fucking tired. Jesus.
I actually think this is gonna be a good pay-per-view, probably until the main event, because we have two older gentlemen and one is a definite part-timer. So that's going to be the part that's going to be the big. What's going to happen is we're going to wind up having another great pay-per-view with a horrible ending.
It really comes down
that will make sense for St. Louis. Remember the last time they had a PLE in St. Louis, I believe.
It really comes down to what happens with Becky and Lyra, and if that's a good match or not, and how long we have to sit through Pat McAfee getting his ass beat. Like, I picked 10 minutes. If that match goes longer than 6 minutes, I'd say it's fucking too long.
I went there when they had Money in the Bank, and that was the Money in the Bank that Carmelo won.
Wow.
And that was also the Money in the Bank in which I
believe
James
Ellsworth. I believe James Ellsworth won that one.
Yeah, I traded Baron Corbin, and then Baron Corbin ended up winning Money in the Bank, and then we got the greatest rant of all time from me as I'm crossing the street in St. Louis. Like, hey, shut the fuck up, because I put that rant on A.
And then the wrestling gods gave you a gift because then he fucking lost that cash in.
To Jinder! He lost to Jinder thanks to the last real world champion.
That's what we got. That's what I get specifically for mocking Jeremy, not Tito, but Boss Man. When for months when Jinder won that belt, I was like, he's the greatest. That was karma biting me in the ass. That's what that was.
That season was so funny because Jeremy would always bench Jinder. He's like, no.
He left so many points on the table. Bro. He left so many points on the table.
Out of his hatred for Jinder, he's like, nope, I'm not starting him. It's like, bro, he's
Monday Night Maharaja. What a time.
Bro, I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Then he dropped him.
Maharaja, that shit ruled.
He dropped him as soon as he lost. As soon as he lost that title, he dropped him. I'm like, I want him. And he
wasn't even done winning. He won the U.S. title like 2 months ago.
He's about to win the U.S. title. I say, how did you not see this, Jeremy?
Hey, he gave us the Punjabi celebration, damn it.
That was, to this day, one of my all-time favorite championship celebrations. That shit was lit.
Yeah.
God damn, that was cool.
Celebration. I was over there celebrating him as U.S. champ. Like, let's go.
Hey,
oh man, it was over there.
I don't care what nobody said. I love that title.
Fucking what were his sidekicks?
Hollywood boys.
Hollywood boys.
One boy got murdered by Randy. That was one of the matches at that movie. I got to see Brandy versus Jinder. I saw the WWE debut of booty ass Mike Bennett with that booty ass theme song.
This is don't you say that now, Matt. Don't you say that now.
That's his ass now. I bet that ain't on iTunes no more.
It damn sure ain't. Damn sure isn't that. Neither is the Undisputed Era song, which is a travesty. It's a travesty. But is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, thank you.
No, shout out to SmackDown tomorrow. Don't know what's happening, but
all right. So chat, remember Saturday, me and Mike, we got Last of Us to talk about. My God. Kenny, you're not gonna be on, I don't think. So do you want to give a little real quick here?
Yeah. First and foremost, we was fucking right. We were fucking right.
We called that shit.
We called that shit.
Have you ever seen Black Dynamite when he walks in and they think his and that's that guy's arm off and goes, "Ha! I threw that shit from outside the room." That was us. when she's like, "Yeah, I gotta go pee." Like, pregnant,
bro. We knew that shit. As soon as we said, as soon as she said she had to go pee, I went just like this in the room. She said, "What was that?" I said, "Oh, that was a home run." Because we fucking called this shit. She's pregnant. She's like, "You think?" And then sure enough, when she went in the fucking pharmacy and grabbed that goddamn pregnancy test, I was like,
we were high-fiving through the phones. We were like,
I knew that shit. I told you this little fast ass was fucking
toxic.
Little heifer.
Little fast ass. Fast in the tail ass.
For Game of Thrones out here still. She out here fucking again.
No, not her. No.
When you saw the dead bodies in the woods.
Actually, isn't her? Isn't Ellie Lady what you call it? From
yeah, she's a little girl from Game of Thrones.
No, that's Ellie, but no, she's not pregnant.
No, she's not pregnant.
She's pregnant. Dina is pregnant.
Ellie's playing the Stunkle.
Yeah,
she's not the dad. She's the dad that stepped up.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're not going to talk about it on Saturday, but I really want to say people got like weirdly mad, and this is why I was like, this is clearly like the line between people that just watch the show, because everybody I talked to that just watched the show loved the show, laughed their asses off when she was like, "I'm gonna be a dad." Like everybody was cracking up. The people that I knew that played the game were like, "Oh, it sucks." Like, shut up. Just enjoy it. It's fun.
Right.
Have fun.
It is fucking hilarious.
Yo, that shit. Yo, we was like, Jesse is gonna walk up there.
Like, when my mom, like, I'll never forget my mom.
Kick her ass off the roof.
Shit, when my cousin,
I forgot we not safe.
Like my mom was like, "I ain't nobody's grandma. First of all, I'm definitely not your grandma. I'm just somebody's mama. So get out my face with that grandma stuff." And I was like, "Oh, like,
yo, nah." The fact
like,
that
it was funny to me, but yeah, I like this. I like that because I'm like, oh no, because I was already pissed off when she started humping on Game of Thrones. Like, oh no, you a fierce one. You ain't supposed to be doing all this, but. I respect it.
Nah,
I was. No, he wasn't saying stonkel. He said stonkel.
And I'll say it. She want to be a step dyke.
I ain't know what. All I know is the little girl from Game of Thrones is in this, and the other dude been killed. So. That Greg knows. That's all I know. Literally, I know the little girl from Game of Thrones is the little girl from the game, and the man from Game of Thrones, and the other dude from Game of Thrones, they got murked in Game of Thrones, got murked on this show.
He gets his head bashed in a lot. That seems to be his go-to.
Yeah, Pascal.
He shows up on HBO to die.
Yeah,
Yo,
he's the Sean Bean of HBO.
And I'm here for him as Reed Richards because Reed Richards don't die. But
did you see that last fucking Doctor Doom or Doctor Strange movie?
Yeah,
fucked up. And I turned his ass into spaghetti.
Pablo Escobar.
How the fuck did he? Never mind. That's a whole other.
Hold up. He was in Equalizer 2, and Denzel murked that nigga too.
Pascal shows up to die.
He gets paid to die.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would look if you're gonna slap me $5,000 and like we're gonna make you one of the most gruesome deaths in cinema history. I'm like, cool.
Mm-hmm. Because when he died on Game of Thrones, like even when he showed up, I was like, I know you dying because you was
bro.
I don't even remember you being on this show.
That scream he screamed.
For that
still in my head.
2
It has
seconds?
not.
Yeah.
It has never left my brain.
For that 2 seconds before his brains actually went oozing out of his ears and eyeballs.
That scream was.
Like, I knew he was going to die.
terrifying.
Khal Drogo?
Oh my god!
No, I would have thought he was the main event of the show. As much humping as I saw in the gifts, nope. Khal
Better take
Drogo.
him and old Baratheon out.
He was Khal
They couldn't kill him. They couldn't kill him one-on-one. They had to like little cheap attack.
Mongo.
Now he like has a infection.
See, if they knew what they knew now about Jason
Did you
Momoa, they would
complete
have found a
your
way to
homework?
keep him on there. It would have been the Khal
No,
Drogo.
not yet.
It would have been
You
the
did not
Khal
complete your
Drogo show.
homework.
They figured out how-
Every time I've tried to watch it, it's the worst. It's like someone recording it in a movie theater and people are talking during everything, and people are getting. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch it like this. I refuse. It's apparently one of the greatest movies I will ever watch. I don't want it to be like. I don't want that to happen. So I'm trying my best.
I don't blame you.
Because I showed Mike a meme, and I want to mention the correlation to you, and I'll mention to it. I'll mention to you after we go off the air. I'll still mention it to you, but you ain't seen it.
You can get us at facebook.com/undertheringpod and twitch.tv/undertheringpod. Go there, give us a like, give us a follow. You're going to know when we go live. We go live Mondays through Thursday. Monday through Wednesday, it's 6-ish, heavy on the ish. And sometimes we do live shows for wrestling. Thursdays, 9-ish, where we talk about the week. We give you predictions. If we don't have any predictions to do, Matt puts his fucking quiz belt on the line. And Are You Fucking Serious quiz show.
I'm taking that shit the next game. Fuck this.
I've got a few other games that I'm building right now that y'all gonna have some fun with. Trust me, I can't wait.
Oh,
no, nobody wants that shit. Nobody wants that shit.
I could really be Kurt Angle.
And then on Saturdays, me and Mike, we are talking Last of Us. That's right. If you have not caught up yet, do yourselves a favor. Binge that shit tomorrow. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. 10-ish. We're gonna be getting into it.
Like I said, there's a lot of fucking zombies.
They start.
There's a lot of clickers.
Yeah,
I didn't. I really, like I said on the show that time, I really forgot just how many clickers were still around because of like how dormant they were and how we were focused on like Jackson Hole and Ellie's story and stuff like that. Now that these motherfuckers is away, there's a lot of these roaches.
Yeah. They remind like, oh, this isn't like Walking Dead where it's like, oh, you might see a zombie get somebody every like 5 episodes. No, these motherfuckers are gonna kill somebody every 5 minutes.
And they coming out in swarms of like 50 to 100 at a time. They ain't coming just like you see two randomly walking. Nah, it's a whole gang.
Oh, like the takeover is fresh. The takeover, y'all in the middle of the takeover. They have already taken over, and they are in the they're like if you, it's more of them than it is you.
Yeah, literally.
20 years into all of it, and you're like,
they
starved. No, they didn't starve. They're still going. You can get us at Linktree and fingertip/undertheringpod for our personal links. I'm at Greg Bush SK on Twitter and just Greg Bush on Blue Sky. We got Kenny at Rock Ribs 44. We've got Mike Champa at Mr. Freshbeard. We've got our double champion for now, the Are You Fucking Serious quiz champion and the forever Intercontinental champion, Matty Reigns at the right answer. We've got our defending Reggie Simpson Memorial predictions champion, Tito at Borio Maliente.
Come up with in this
I'm
scenario.
about to bust his ass.
And last but not least, our good friend and local news correspondent, Justin Devontae Baxley. Folks, have a wonderful weekend. We're going to Saturday.
I love you, Justin.
If you're not watching Saturday, we'll see you today for all the bullshit. Until then, do the done.
Hey.
Done, y'all.
Hey.
Peace out, Maddie. Peace out.
Peace
out, Damien.
Hey.
All the mothers out of watching.
Happy Mother's Day. Shout out to all the mamas.
Peace.
Mama down.
Do the dime.